Hi friends, Mrs. Adams here. Can you believe it's our last week of school? I can't believe it, it's gone so fast. We are gonna do two directive draws this week. We're gonna do a unicorn and a dinosaur. So this is the unicorn that we're going to do. And I drew her a bunch of different times because as you can see, I did different color hair, hearts, and also I did her hair differently, or her mane that goes along the back of her neck. And I liked this one the best. So I'm gonna put this one up and we're gonna follow this. Okay. Well, we have become such good artists over quarantine. I am not kidding. I cannot believe the things you guys are doing. So I know she looks a little hard, but I know you'll be able to do it because you have become amazing artists. A lot of our friends in class this year were really into unicorns, and even Mrs. Codas had a unicorn birthday when we were still in school, and I know a lot of our friends had unicorn dresses, and Henley used to wear that unicorn headband. I think Gracie May did too. Ada had all those beautiful unicorn dresses. I think all the girls did. So I thought it was only fitting that we drew a unicorn for our last directed draw. So the first thing we do with the unicorn is actually we're going to start down on the bottom of our paper this time. And I'm going to go kind of up at an angle. And I'm gonna leave room at the top because the most important part of the unicorn is the horn, right? Otherwise, she's just a beautiful horse. So when I start down here, I'm gonna give myself room to draw her mane, and I'm gonna leave room at the top to do her horn. So start down at the bottom. You're gonna go up at an angle, and you're gonna curve over. I'm gonna stop so you guys can see. So I'm just going straight, like at an angle curve. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna curve again and stop. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is come where I started to curve around right here, and I'm gonna angle it back the other way. So I'm just gonna come right almost to the middle of where I started curving around and angle straight down. That's gonna be her neck. Then I'm going to make a curved line, not all the way to the top of where I stopped, and go over like that. That kind of makes her like a horse's nose, sticks out a little bit, and sometimes it's different color. So then we're going to make her smile. Her smile follows the same line as you did on the bottom here, that curve that you did, but we're just not going to go all the way to the edge. So I'm going to follow my line, and before my other curve, I'm going to go up and make a smile. Now I'm going to do these two little, almost like a U. You can draw a U without the kickstand, and that's her nostrils. Then we're gonna come up and do her two ears. We do these on almost all of our drawings, but we go up and over, and the same thing over here, but leave room in between for her horn. Remember, that is the most important part, I think, of the unicorn. And then you're gonna do the exact same shape on the inside, so a smaller ear on the inside. Let's come up and do this horn I keep talking about. The horn's just gonna go up and down. You can make it as big as you want, however much room you left. But then horns kinda are twisted, unicorn horns. So when I come up and I'm gonna make these lines, I'm gonna do curved lines. You see I didn't go straight across. Like when we did the bumblebee, we made kind of curved lines. So do curved lines all the way down. All right, next part is we're going to do this part of her hair because I want to make sure that we do that before the eyes so that I know how much room I have left for the eyes. So I came right over to where this ear starts or ends, whatever way you drew it. that part, curve down, just curve line down, and then come somewhere in there, curve back down again. I'm going to draw her beautiful mane. And like I said, I drew it a couple different ways. I like this one the best, but all I did was a curved, like a squiggly line, almost like I'm drawing waves on the water. I'm going to come right to where her ear and her head start. And I'm just going to go curved line. I'm not going to go all the way down to her neck, and you'll see why in a minute. I'm going to go to the bottom and stop. And the reason I didn't go all the way to her neck is because I want to make these stripes here so that I have room to do rainbow color hair or pink and purple hair or blue and green hair, however you want to do it. So let's just make some lines straight from her neck to her mane. As many as you want. Because hair and horse's hair, it's not all one piece, it's a bunch of little pieces. So that's why we're doing that. And then let's do the same thing in her mane up by her face. Let's just do some lines. That's gonna give me lots of spaces to do lots of colors because unicorns like rainbows and they're very colorful. Last thing we have to do are her eyes. Her eyes are just a curved line going up. It's like she's got her eyes closed and you can see her eyelashes. So let's make her eyelashes. If you want to do a heart up here, I did on all of mine. And I'm going to do it again. You can just draw a heart up there and then you are done with the marker. Look at that. I know it's gotten progressively harder, I think, as we've done all these directed draws, but you have gotten to be amazing artists. So let's get our pink and our yellow crayon. The pink crayon is going to go on the insides of her ears. And you might want to keep that one out because maybe you want to do some more pink in her mane. And then the yellow is going to be her golden unicorn horn. And a gray. I think the rest of it, you guys can use your imagination and draw whatever colors you want. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. And I'm excited because I know how many of my friends love unicorns. See you guys soon. Stay tuned. I'm going to do another one. We're going to do dinosaur.